Ever felt stuck, like something invisible is holding you back from truly leading? Even when you know you have the vision, it's not just you. Many leaders grapple with inner demons, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, the fear of failure. This video isn't about just overcoming them, but about understanding how acknowledging these internal obstacles transforms them into powerful catalysts for collective progress and authentic leadership. So what is this unseen hand holding you back? We call it shadow leadership. It's the idea that true leadership isn't just about your title or your external authority. It's about mastering what's happening on the inside. We all have a shadow side, those insecurities, fears, and doubts that we'd rather ignore. But when these unaddressed parts of ourselves run the show, they create massive blind spots in our decision-making. Imagine trying to navigate a ship with a faulty compass. That's what it's like to lead without being aware of your own shadow. And this isn't just a personal problem. These personal fears ripple out, affecting our teams, our company culture, and our organization's ability to innovate and grow. A leader's unaddressed fear of failure can unconsciously create a team that's terrified of taking risks. A leader's imposter syndrome can lead to micromanagement, crushing the autonomy and creativity of their people. Let's talk about identifying these inner obstacles. First, there's the self-doubt epidemic. It shows up as imposter syndrome, that nagging feeling that you're a fraud and will be found out any minute. Despite your accomplishments, it silently sabotages your confidence and makes you second-guess every move. Then there's fear, and it has many faces. There's the obvious fear of failure, which paralyzes action and keeps us playing small. But there's also the less talked about fear of success. What if you get that promotion? What if your project succeeds beyond your wildest dreams? The new level of responsibility and visibility can be just as terrifying. And finally, there are our limiting beliefs. These are the inherited stories we tell ourselves about what we can and can't do. Beliefs like I am not a creative person or good leaders have to be ruthless. These narratives, often formed in childhood or from past experiences, act as invisible fences, stunning our growth and our team's potential for real innovation. So, how do we shift the spotlight from suppressing these shadows to acknowledging them? The first step is to bust the myth of perfection. The more we pretend our inner obstacles don't exist, the stronger they become. Pushing them down is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. It takes constant energy, and eventually it will pop up with even more force. Instead, we need to practice mindful confrontation. This means turning towards your inner critics with curiosity, not judgment. When that voice of self-doubt pipes up, instead of fighting it, ask it, what are you trying to protect me from? What's the fear underneath this? This simple act of acknowledgement can strip the inner critic of its power. And this leads to the most powerful tool of all, vulnerability. When leaders openly and honestly share their own internal journey, their struggles and their learning, it doesn't make them look weak, it makes them human. It builds incredible trust and creates a culture of psychological safety, where team members feel safe enough to be vulnerable too. This self-awareness becomes a catalyst for genuine connection and authentic leadership. When you understand your own struggles with self-doubt or fear, you develop a deeper well of empathy. You can better recognize and support others when they're going through the same thing. You stop being a leader who just gives orders and become a leader who guides and supports. You also start to inspire true resilience by showing your team how to navigate challenges. Rather than just pretending you don't have any, you give them a real-world blueprint for resilience. You demonstrate that setbacks are part of the process, not the end of the road. This is how you build a shared vision. You're not just setting goals. You're fostering an environment where everyone feels seen, supported, and empowered to grow alongside you. Collective growth becomes the natural outcome, not just a line item in a strategic plan. This is the future of influence. It moves beyond the individual leader and transforms entire team dynamics. When a leader models how to confront their shadow, it gives permission for the entire team to do the same. Imagine a team meeting where it's safe to say, I'm worried this new project might fail because of my past experience. And instead of being shut down, that fear is met with support and collaborative problem solving. This creates sustainable impact. It builds a culture of continuous learning where people aren't afraid to try, fail, and learn together. The ripple effect is immense. Your individual work on your inner self doesn't just make you a better leader. It elevates your team, your organization, and your entire community. By confronting your shadows, you bring more light to everyone you lead. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on modern leadership. See you in the next one.